Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Kryptocraft with your host, Nighthawk. I'm over here in the factory just collecting some of the stuff that I've been making right now, and was doing a bit of work over here as well. So, without further ado, ta-da! We have a roof. Okay, so technically this is not actually the roof, this is actually the ceiling going to, and goes up to the second floor. I've also got some convenience access pathways right now. Haven't decided how I want to go up and down between the floors for sure yet, but for the time being I'm just leaving a couple of open spots to get through. I rearranged our solar array, and I think I'm going to need to start upgrading these here before too long. But what I'm planning on doing is using this floor that I've got marked out. I've got basically a 2-wide walkway plus a stairs kind of to transition all the way around the outside. And this is what we had started working on in this corner, but it's actually extended all the way around now. Fireworks! Yay! So yeah, I've got a bit of a wall going here. What's going to happen with that is it's going to end up 3 high, plus a stair on top of it, on top of the wall itself, and then another stair will make the actual floor, or the next level. And what this big open area is going to end up being is a bit of a power substation for industrial craft power in particular. So we'll have probably run a lot of ultimate solars around the outside edge as we build them up, and that will feed into a array of MFSUs and even the adjustable storage arrays as well, which will then we'll send that power around different parts of the factory. My tentative plan here right now is to use either this hole or this hole. I think it's going to be this one that's further towards the wall to go down, and then we'll extend this wall over when we build this wall up to the ceiling, which all of these need to actually be built up to the ceiling now. And probably need to do some more lighting, maybe change up the floor as well. But we'll have this wire go down into this first subfloor, and we'll still use this first subfloor for power distribution to the factory, but this will all be converted to be high voltage. Might even take it all the way up to the extra high voltage, the EV. Although, if I did that, I wouldn't be able to use the glass fiber cables, which I really like. The EV, you have to send on high voltage wires. But basically, the idea would be then to, we send the wires around here, and each spot that is receiving power gets either an adjustable energy storage unit or transformers to bring the power level down to the levels that we can actually accept on those devices. But yeah, that's kind of the rough idea that I've got going here. I think this is, yeah. That's from a prank that Flip did on the factory a while back. And I haven't bothered to actually take the Sortron out. It's not or the Sonictron. It's not connected to anything though. The other thing that will change is all of these geothermal generators and everything else over here will need to get moved up to the first floor, or I guess it's the second floor really, the power substation layer. And I'll probably take a couple of liquid tesseracts up there to take lava and make that a little bit easier to work with. I may also even change this liquiduct that's going from basically all the way down in the basement up here. I may change that out to a liquid tesseract as well. Haven't decided on that. The other thing, that would also let me do some other stuff with this power routing, and so haven't decided, but we'll see on that part. So let us see here, and I forgot to actually reset my timer, which that's annoying. Just in case you're wondering, this is part of the industrial grinder setup. There's an aqueous accumulator that goes there, but it's just being borrowed right now. So let's get out of this subfloor and take another look at the... Whoa, I am doing things wrong. So, as you can see, it's starting to take shape. Now, these the wood slabs here, I have planned I want to take this corner here, where the slabs mark out, as a tower that goes much, much higher, possibly even all the way up to the the UFO GPS satellite up there. Is that another UPS satellite, or GPS satellite, or is that something else? Oh, okay, that is a GPS. Whoa, I missed. There we are. I didn't realize I had all three GPS's satellites up here so close together. But there we go. There's a nice bird's eye view of the factory as it stands now. Like I said, the spots where the slabs are right now, in the corners, I'm planning on building a tower basically straight up, and I want to take it... I don't know if it'll go all the way up to the build limit, but I want to take it pretty close to there. Right now the slabs are at a... makes a 13 by 13 square tower, and we may turn that into a circle. It'll probably go up at least one floor as a square, and then possibly turn it into a circle going higher. We'll see. That's the general plan, though, and we'll extend this wall out and around to surround it, which, let me put one marker right there, because that's the corner of the actual wall. And the reason why these are in two is that's where the roof would meet this tower, if we kept, assuming that we keep this roof design the whole way around. Don't know exactly how that'll work coming into the middle, but it seems like it should do something like that. Maybe this will just turn, or maybe this will go around, but also have a branch that goes around here as well. We'll see. Anyway, that's the plan there. Now, the next thing that I have on my list to do here, let's see, do we have all those tin plates? The next thing we need to start looking at is making a bunch of circuits of various kinds for our secret project. And I think, I'm trying to figure out a good way of doing this. I think what I will probably do, because I want to show you guys some of the bits and pieces as it goes, just a lot because it's going to be such a long project that I don't want to go too long without any updates regarding it. But at the same time, if I'm not careful, then I'll give away too many of the secrets too soon. And I don't want to give up any of its secrets before it's ready. So I think what we'll end up doing is I may build a test area in here, or I may even do it in creative. I'm not sure yet. But what are the things... Because there's going to be a variety of things that we need to test in the process of building this. Did I leave all the diamond dust in the rolling machine? I bet I did. Or did I put the diamond dust in my safe? I must have put it in my safe. Anyway. Where was I? Oh, a couple more things that we need to do soon is we need a... We're going to need some more... why is cobblestone in that? Oh, I probably put it there to pick up something. We're going to need an enchanting area pretty soon. I've been just using some of the other enchanting areas that are on the server, and that works, but I kind of want to have a spot that will basically automatically produce books, and another area that we can use, or an area right there, that will produce books and stick them into chests, and then have a large number of... Just going to do some miscellaneous cleanup stuff. Have a enchanting area so that we can... that has a bunch of the explorer bees, so that we can have our... I need to empty my inventory before I try cleaning up stuff. Let's empty our inventory at the factory, then we'll clean up stuff. Basically have a bunch of the bees with the explorer attribute on them that will provide the XP that we need in order to enchant things. And then we can do a whole bunch of book enchants and make progress that way. Get rid of all of this stuff that we don't need. I really should put the woven silk somewhere useful. Have we gotten any more diamonds? No. Let's just go ahead and stick the rubber in. Just kind of taking a look and seeing what we have resource-wise here. I haven't noticed the redstone going very quickly yet. The redstone bees should be producing pretty well. There's a glowing comb. Oh, that's glowing. It's not the redstone ones. That explains why I had a chest full of glowstone. But what? I thought... Hang on here. Something's weird. There must be two different kinds of glowing combs. That's interesting. And is not at all what I had expected. Okay, so I'm going to have to actually... Here, I thought I had a bee that was making redstone for me, and that's not what it's making. Uses. Yeah, that one definitely makes glowstone. How did that happen? Oh, nope, that's not going to work. Okay, I know which bee is responsible for those, but that's you. I don't really want that. I've got enough glowstone right now. We're going to put you right here. These are all production-ready bees that I just don't need what they make right now, so I have them out of production. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick break and see about getting some of the material set up for the first things that I want to test for our special project. And I will be right back. And welcome back. I'm back over here at the factory, and we're gonna be doing a little bit of testing now. I've got some supplies of random nature, or semi-random nature. Got an apiary. The bee that I'm going to use is actually over in the bee labs, getting some minor adjustments to him. And let's actually go grab that really quick. He should be done. And then we can get to testing a couple of features that I'd like to be able to use. Let's see. Good. So this bee now has everything we need for our purposes in testing here. And I'm going to use the top layer of the roof here, just because I did want to show a little bit of improvements that I made over in this area. Made it so that there wasn't the gaping hole. I don't entirely like how it looks, but it looks significantly better than it did before. And one of the things that that's going to do is it leaves this stone brick column. I think what I want to do is actually make each corner of the factory and like this vertical or this horizontal support bar beam, and this each corner out of the stone brick like this, so it looks more like it's supports. And we might even break up the walls themselves with some of that as well, just to give it a little bit more flavor. Yikes, we're stuck. We might need to do something like that with these walls as they go up as well. Not entirely sure. I think it's going to need something more than stone brick. Right now it's a little bit on the plain side, but for the time being it will work. But yeah, that's a lot nicer, and doesn't show this gaping hole or anything like that. I also started building out the roof. This marking here is just the corner of where the skyscraper is going to be going up, and I think I figured out how it's going to transition from the main roof here. We'll put some more decorations up here later on as well, but I think that's how it's going to transition. I know there's not a whole lot to look at. I ran out of stone brick stairs. I need to actually start cooking up a whole boatload of cobblestone into stone to make all these stairs, or all the stone brick and stairs and everything. But I think that transition will work. The floors in the skyscraper may be spaced differently. I'm not sure yet. I also changed the size just because the transition needed one extra space. So as it goes up, this is going to be the four corners of the actual skyscraper. And then there'll be kind of this 2-block wide gap. I don't know if I'm going to put a wall or bring that wall down or not, but that's what we got for now. So, I should light this up here as well before we end up with unwelcome guests later on. Get some torches out here. There we go. And we're going to go down this way. I'm just working on the outline of it at the moment. The outline of the roof. And then I'll have to get all the stone brick stairs to fill in that gap and get everything else done. So, the main thing I want to test for right now is a way of getting bees into and out of the apiaries. Now, this is specifically, that's kind of the ultimate goal here anyway. The first thing we're actually going to test is with these RS latches and some pressure plates, and turning on and off some lamps. So this lamp on the right is currently on. We need another space there to do this properly. Now, I have a rough idea how these RS latches work, but I haven't really done much with them. So I'm still going to have to figure out exactly how to wire these. So right now, both lamps are on. And if we were to put a pressure plate here, we'd switch it so that they are both off. torch is in the way. And from this side, that flips them both on. Basically, one of these is inverted, the other is not. This might not be the easiest way of telling what I'm doing here. Okay, so on. That switches. And this won't switch again until I actually step on one of those pressure plates. So that works as expected. Now the application of this is to bust holes into the floor. No, not really. There is a practical application to what I'm working on here. This is all going to be stuff that has a place in our special project. So we have a chest here. We're going to stick a bee in there. We're going to put a wooden pipe, and the golden pipe is going to go back into that chest. And now we're going to have a apiary. I want to give plenty of room to work with here, so we're going to go here. We're going to have a wooden pipe. I need to get out a couple more golden pipes. There we go. Now, I have the bee in there. Now, what I want is an auto gate there and there. And what this is going to do is, if there's a redstone signal, then I want it to pulse. And on this one, if there is a redstone signal, I want it to pulse. So it's only going to work when there is a redstone signal going to that specific spot. So what we want is, let's see, can I actually have these pressure plates directly connected? There we go, that'll work. Now hopefully we can send this directly into the AutoCake gates. It looks like it's connected, so it should. Now what should happen here is when we step on this pressure plate, the bee should get pulled out of that chest and pushed into the apiary. And it looks like that's working. So there it goes. And hostile environment because... why? Oh, because this is hot and arid. And... okay, so I'm going to take a... well, actually, let's grab this bee. I am going to take this bee back over here and put the temperature 5 serum on it. In this inoculator. Temperature 5. This is basically the make bees work in any temperature serum. Now this is going to take a little while to apply, so I will be right back as soon as it is done. Okay, I've gotten our Imperial Queen so that she can work in this climate. And I just put her back in the chest, so let's turn it back on so it takes her out of the chest and puts her into the apiary. And now, hey, she works. And as a little surprise, I added the fireworks effect to her so that we can have a little bit of a fireworks show for it, just to say that it worked. Now, the other part that I want to see if I can get working is I want, and it does not seem to work, I was hoping that I could get her to be pulled, if I could get this this wooden pipe to pull her out of... why is that lit? It shouldn't pull her back out, right? Okay, good. The part that I still need is a way of pulling the queen back out of the apiary, because I want to be able to trigger the queens going into and out of the apiaries. So with that, I'll be able to turn on and off various bee effects, like, say, fireworks for various things. And yeah, the goal being that we can have cool things happen when people step on certain pressure plates. So let's see. I don't think I have any transposers, and I think that's the other way that I might be able to accomplish this, but I'm not sure. And if this... I don't see any. If you have any ideas on how we can manage to get, or how we can accomplish that, then I would greatly appreciate your input, because that's really kind of one of the big parts that will make this whole concept work the way I want it to. Unfortunately, I don't have any transposers to test with. Oh wait, I do have a filter though. Filter should be effectively the same. We put these arrows over here. Let's go back to the factory, and we're going to borrow a filter from the sorting room. So let's head down. We'll just drop down here, because we don't need this. Apparently I made it so I can't get back there anymore. There we go. What is this? This is a filter, so this will work for testing purposes. Now, I know that using this, I'll have to use different sort of pipes to get him, or to take from the filter and put back in the chest. But hopefully, I don't... Oh wait, the screwdriver's in the bag, so we should be okay. I think that's the right way. Oh, I don't have anything in there. Let's just put one of these. Didn't seem to do anything. So it doesn't look like... Either I have this the wrong way, which is possible. Let's get... Oh, nope, the screwdriver is not in there. Okay. And back to the bee workshop we go again. You would think that I would have everything prepared, but that would be too easy. I apparently have an extra Omni wrench. Where did I put it? Oh, it must be in here. Ah, there it is. Let me check this bee while we're here. That looks good. This is a bee that I'm working on mutations for. Okay, and here we go. Let's try this one more time. Switch this like so. And nothing. So yeah, I guess I'll leave this open. If you guys have any ideas how we can get the queens out of this slot, then I greatly appreciate it. I do have one idea that we could use, which is basically to change the lifetime from to make sure that it's the shortest, and then what we once they are once the bees are in this area, it's very easy to pull them out. We can do that with the autarchic gates. So that would be one way of accomplishing this, but that also means that we have to wait for their lifetime to end, and they, even on the shortest lifetime, that's still about 15 to 20 minutes, I think, somewhere in that neighborhood. So that's more than I really want to have them around once the switch is done. Anyway, yeah, I'll have to think of some other ideas too, but if you guys have ideas, then by all means, I would love to see them. It would help me out tremendously, and this is part of our top secret project, ultimately. The things that they will do is part of the project, and there'll be more hints as we go along and we start building actually do some of the building on the secret project. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I will see you guys next time. Bye.